Tommy, great start to the game, wasn't it? Just a shame that you couldn't hang on to that and build on it, really.
Yeah, we wounded the tiger, didn't we? And they come out biting and scratching and fighting. We knew it was going to be a really tough ask to come and win here, to be honest with you. I don't have to dress it up. They're a better, bigger football club than ours. It's as simple as that. We're fighting David versus Goliath in these fixtures. I don't know what the attendance was, but it's a stadium that holds about 20,000 and should be, and I mean that, should be in the Football League at least. So from that point of view, I thought we gave a really good account of ourselves. But if I've got disappointment, it's because we helped them with a couple of their goals. And the mistakes that, it can easily be cut out by making better choices. But that's the game. And at the end of the day, when they got the chance, I mean, the goalkeeper never made a save in the first half. All right, we conceded 2 goals, but they weren't peppering us. I think we've had more corners than them. So we've been in and around the box. We've been in and where we were wanting to get to, and we've done it the way we thought we would. So again, standing here having been walloped 4-1, as the score suggests, it's difficult for people to understand who weren't here how much effort the lads have put in. They really did, and the travelling Lynn fans were, as always, fantastic. And we give them a moment in the sun a little bit too early in the game, probably.
Yeah, I mean, having silenced them, that could have got even better, couldn't it? Because Mike Cloonan had a chance to make it 2-0.
Great chance. Skip makes great runs. That's his 300th game, and the lads are credit to the club, credit to the town, and he should be recognised for that achievement. I'll be honest with you, I mean, he should have scored 4 or 5 more goals this season. He'll say that himself, but his energy and his enthusiasm to get into them areas with Cameron give us a bit of a tooth. We were a little bit full of gums when I got here, but we look at a team who can score goals. Like I said, I don't want to talk about things like budgets and money and stuff like that, but it's a different playing field altogether, this football club. So we have to take the medicine, as it were. Have a little bit of chocolate over the Easter weekend and hopefully come back against Grimsby fighting fit and healthy. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
As you say, they're disappointing to help them, and it was a slip for the first, certainly.
Yeah, Jack's made a poor choice. I mean, if he gets contact on it, it looks great defending if it gets all the way into Jonah, but it didn't, and they punished us for it. But it's the fine details that they did in our box, from not just that goal, chances that they made. They make sure they get the best person in the best position for the best opportunity to score. And they did that then, because Rodriguez could have scored himself probably, but he made sure by passing it inside to Wooten. So from that point of view, look, we were undone a few times by a very, very, very good football team, and one I fully expect to probably go the rest of the season unbeaten, if I'm honest, and definitely make a fist of it in the playoffs too. So, like I said, sometimes you got to pick your fights. We wanted to fight with him, and we knocked them down, but they got up and they flattened us in the end. And I can't dress that up. I've been in the dressing room as a player, and I've gone to places that are bigger than the club I was playing for, and it's tough mentally to come out second half, having known when we had a good spell in the first half we scored. We were excellent first 15-20 minutes. The second half, I felt we were asking questions, and then we make a poor decision at the other end, and he's come inside onto his right foot, which we all knew he was capable of doing, and he's strung one in the far corner. So that's the disappointment, but I'm not disappointed at all with the lads. I've told them to suck in and drink in this situation and give me what they can, which they're doing until the end of the season, to hopefully make sure we can come back again next season if they're still in this league.
Just how daunting is it to come to a place like this when you're in a situation that Lynn are?
Yeah, well, part of the course. We've been to Wrexham, Chesterfield, Grimsby. There's a lot of clubs in this division who've been run incorrectly to be in this division at some stage in their fairly recent history, but they're also clubs with massive football league history. So how daunting is the task? Bigger than anybody who only watches football will know. Like I said, finances wise, one of their players will be earning more than our whole squad. That's a fact.
Quite frightening. And Harry Arter, obviously he's here to, as you said, he wants to enjoy his football. Got man of the match, but it just shows what you're up against.
Yeah, and like I said, if you get whatever the deal is with Forest to get him over, he had done good bit of business, because he's certainly higher than this level. Stu will tell you that he's only played up there. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's tough. It's a tough medicine to take. The hardest thing for me now will be to pick them up and make sure we're as fit and healthy on Monday as we were at least coming into the game, which is difficult because the week's different and the training's different. But we've been in the morning and have a little head count and see how we are. But I'll tell you more about that probably on Sunday.
The gap unfortunately has widened now to 8, which doesn't make it very difficult.
Yeah, listen, it's been a tough task. It was 17 points at one stage, so the gap doesn't worry me. If I'm worried about it, I lose all my hair. I'm losing a bit of it. So from that point of view, we've got to do what we can do. And if we can win 3 or 4 games, I still think we've got a fighting chance. I would be wrong to stand here and be the manager tomorrow if I told you we're giving up. So I'm never doing that. And neither of them are there. They're playing for that on the front of the shirt, not for themselves on the back, and I can't ask them for any more than that.
200 odd travelling fans. What you need now is the walks to be rocking and noisy.
Well, I'm hearing that we've already sold 1,500-ish for Grimsby fans. So I'd love the town to come out for the club and for the lads who are. They're trying their best. Trust me. I can tell when you can never kid a kidder, and as they're saying from where I come from up north, none of my lads are cheating. They are giving me what they've got. They're giving the badge what they've got, and they will do everything. They'll try to do everything within the laws of the game to win football matches, and that's all we try to do.
One notable absentee this afternoon, Josh Barrett.
Yeah. I mean, we tried to keep it a little bit quiet, but he got a wallop last week early in the game, and it affected his mobility, which then made him really, really tight. He could probably have been involved, but I think the risk of that to lose him for the rest of the season was too great. He also wasn't feeling well on Thursday, so he didn't come into training. So if you don't train the day before the game, you're not likely to play.
That's right. It's a shame really because the stage is all set on a big occasion for Josh. He seems to advise the occasion well, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he's been brilliant for me since I come in the club. He would have struggled in that game there to put his stamp on it, but at the moments that we got in to the areas we wanted to, that finer detail that sometimes he does bring to us would have definitely helped us. But I thought young Zane went on and had the best 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever he got, since I've been at the club. And I thought Dan went on, having been out with the picture for a while, and give us something as well. So from that point of view, I'd rather talk about the lads who are available than the lads who aren't.
It's all ifs and buts. You're in dreamland.
Well, we've all heard that saying, haven't we? If my auntie had, she'd be my uncle, and if that's the case, listen, I'm not going to heap anything on one individual for missing an opportunity, and I don't heap the whole responsibility on one player when we concede a goal, because there's always a multitude of things happen before the goal and stuff. But listen, it's a tough day at the office for us. The people who weren't here, see 4-1, see how they got murdered. Yeah, they had more ball than us, they had more chances than us, they scored more goals than us, they were a better side than us. It's as simple as that.